go. Live. Now I'll just sit here and wait for the insults to come.
Well, just give it to the insults now if you want.
Yeah, start typing.
You have to wait. I mean, come on.
Well, I didn't get a chance because my phone was dying. I didn't get a chance to put on the page that the community thing that was going live. So we'll see how many turn up. No one. Let's go.
There should be one at least.
Oh yeah, you should be watching.
Oh yeah, look.
There you go. You've locked it. Oh no, evening, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
There we go. Danny, don't let us down.
No.
Oh, I told Jace about your friend coming down with an unpainted army. Hello from Denmark. And we thought, yeah, bring him down because it's better that people play the game, which is more important.
Yeah,
definitely. Not now that I've got an alarm set. Yeah, so we should have been looking at our content. We should have been doing bolt action in Europe tonight, but because the garage is all a bit higgledy-piggledy from the reenactment, everything's had to be swapped round, and everything, all the reenactment stuff's at the front, all the gaming stuff's at the back. The only thing I could get to was some 40k stuff, so we're doing one-page rules tonight, aren't we?
yeah, yeah.
So it's a bit out of sync, but it'll be alright. Should be interesting. We're going to try and theme it as a story. I'll let him know now, but he's still pressing to get them at least a bit paid. Do what Jace does, just spray them. Wash them and done.
And still better than yours, yeah.
No, they're not actually, because I do believe I won a painting competition. that light one, wasn't it?
That's because everybody else dropped out.
No, that's yours. No, I was watching an old horror movie from 1986. They are good for having in the background, yeah. Oh, that's the point. Guys, can you put in the comments? I want a backdrop for when I'm taking photos of my models.
Oh,
so I want a backdrop and maybe put some like cactus plants and that, you know, the cacti or whatever for 40k. So like can't remember what it's called, but he does a fantastic Night Lord army. And that's what's inspired me to do it. So when he was posting stuff for his Cowabunga challenge, he had this like background, and then he had foliage and that, and then he put the models in front. I thought, yeah, that looks great.
you say that, someone's actually brought out a book just for that.
Well, Kings of War, yeah, well, we were just talking about that.
What? Kings of War?
Kings of War.
Yeah, we were.
And I was saying to Jace, I want to keep, pun intended, fleshing out my undead army and have different combinations, but that would be boring, so we're thinking we need to do another army each.
Yeah.
And you're going to think about doing goblins.
Well,
and I'm thinking of going down, I would love to do a night theme based army, but the models out there I'm not happy with what I've seen, so I might go down the Balasari route.
yeah, but I've got a herd.
You got a 3D printed herd army, haven't you?
No, it's not been printed. They're also proper models.
Are they proper models, or have you bought them off someone that 3D prints?
No, they're proper models.
Evening?
Even mate.
Oh, evening, Panzer. Well, yeah, hello, mate.
Yeah, they're actually proper models. They're from the Horde game, the Horde.
Oh, right, okay.
From that game series. So I've got all those models to actually, I can pay up to make a whole army out of it.
Let's go. Oh, ouch! What the? Obviously wants to back the winning team. Well, that might not happen.
Oh, sorry, no, is it?
I have an undead army, as you know, and I did a vanguard army of Balisaris. Yeah, any good? I mean, the models are quite shiny. They're really like all blues and silvers.
You don't have to do any colour you like though, don't you? That's
yeah, but I might do them all shiny. I might do them shiny. So I might do that, but like I said, I want to do a nightly theme thing. But I tried to look at is it Claymore Miniatures? Yeah, I think it's Claymore Miniatures. But when you start adding up, it cost me 165 quid in lead models. I mean, the night models look amazing, but they're only little 28mm ones.
Yeah.
But that was only for 1,000 points. So it's 165 quid for 1,000 points, and I'm thinking, they look great, but so you're looking at over 300 quid just for an army,
Yeah.
or a squad for 40k.
Good versus bad, Brooks.
Good both sides. And yes, for me, good old armies and dead one. Yeah, but I'm seriously lacking on the surge front. Seriously lacking on the surge front. But then I did like to Chase. I did like that horde of cavalry, and he's like, yeah. So I might get another one. Have two hordes of cavalry. That would be awesome. That would look good.
Oh yeah, it would, yeah. But no, I'll get the third army painted up first. Before I give the
I'm
goblins.
about to dabble in Kings of War, and I've been watching your vids. Looks like it's easy to learn.
Yes.
What, from our vids?
Well, if we can get it, mate, anybody can.
Honestly, it's a great little system.
Yeah, it is.
There's some proper good game mechanics in there. One of my favourites has to be the heights. Heights of units, heights of buildings. So easy to do, and you don't have to worry about, oh, can I see that or not? Well, no, because that's a height 3 and you're a height 2, end of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I get down and see, I can see. Yeah, we've classed that as a height 3 wall, so you can.
Yeah, and it's like the little arrow
Oh, your little laser lance thing and the arrow thing for the corners.
yeah, it's
yeah,
well
brilliant.
worth getting. So many different problems, so many problems for the side.
I mean, and even then, you could just start with an ambush set if you're not sure.
Yeah.
And if you download the app,
And they're well worth it. It's the cheapest chips.
and then pay for the app.
Yeah.
Pay for the app. You download the rules if you want, or get the book. I like the book. You downloaded it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you full with the app?
I just got the Kings of War one. It's all the rules for Kings of War. There's many army lists you like. It's quite easy to use.
Yeah, I've got to be honest. I haven't played with the army list.
So yeah.
I mean, I was still paying for the patron for one-page rules, and I thought, oh, what's this then? And it had the army builder in it, but because it looked different to what I've got on paper, I thought, they've upgraded it. And because I was so tired, I thought, tap, and the phone was charging, so my phone was charging, so it plays funny when I'm trying to touch it. But yeah, that was handy.
Now Kings of War's well worth it. I mean, I know you find, but buying an ambush box, or if it's two of you, buy the a starter 2-player box. If there's 2 armies that you like.
Yeah.
An ambush box,
Is
or
it
your
the-
ambush box and a starter army.
Is it the latest one, the Northern Alliance against the Night Stalkers? Wasn't that a box set?
No, the latest one is ogres against what do you call it? The undead in the desert.
Oh, fair enough.
Was that?
Used AOS models.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, it's the Kingdom of Dust against ogres is in the latest 2 starter box set.
Is it?
Yeah, but you can still get all the other ones. All they've done is I think they were saying they would put in the newest rulebook in the old box sets.
Oh, right, okay.
But they're going to be, I think they're redoing the new one because, like I say, it's Northern Alliance against.
I'm still tempted by
Night Stalkers.
Night Stalkers, yeah.
I think that's the
Because I like that giant.
Oh right, yeah.
I like that giant. I think he looks awesome. Why not try Ogrins? Die hard, mate. Yeah, well, that's the other thing because it's because I got fed up with Jace with his crushing. I was like, ugh. So what I have done is for a tournament we're taking part in, I'm fielding a vampire army, complete vampire army. Should be a laugh. And then fielding deranged monkey. No deranged monkey tonight.
No.
That's in probably a couple of weeks time. I have the Storms of the Shire starter set and a few other armies been building them, and I'm about to add colour to the mins. Keep up with the videos.
Yeah, I like the Hopkins.
Halfling. Oh mate,
Sorry.
that undead army that TT Combat did. Halfling army.
Oh, yeah.
And even the vampire's classic.
Yeah.
Dracula vampire with the white cuffs and the black. Oh man, it's such a good army, and I'm like, I don't need it.
But you want it.
Oh yeah. But I don't need it. It's so cute. Imagine all your modern men are getting taken down by mummy halflings. Get it?
They do look good.
They do look good, I must be honest. So if I was going to, not flesh out, if I was going to expand on my undead army, I mean, it's tempted to get the elite box set, which gives me the cavalry. It'll give me some extra wolves, so I can then have 2 units, 2 hordes of wolves.
You say that TT Combat undead army.
Yeah.
Do you realise how big their werewolves are? Same size as yours.
What? What, for the halflings?
Because I bought.
You bought. Is that for your herd army?
Yeah, I thought, oh, when I thought, they're quite big models. I thought, yeah, for that price, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I must admit, my I think this vampire army is going to look amazing. So basically, my vampire army, I missed it earlier. What are you playing this evening? We're playing one-page rules, mate.
Yeah.
One-page rules. We've got Havoc Brothers, Chaos Warriors, Chaos Marines.
Cycles of the Plague.
But they're just like, yeah, so it's Plague Marines.
Yeah.
Against the Human Defence Force or Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
But what's really funny is we're moaning about, it's like one-page rules makes a mockery of the points values of second edition. Second edition 40k is quite expensive. Oh, that tank's 235 points. I've got exactly the same tank, 520 points.
Yeah.
I mean, the Avatar Kane or the Avatar Flame is 700
yeah.
something points for crying out loud. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, he's odd though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I'd like to, I mean, if I was going to really push my hive, funnily enough, I'm converting Stormcast into Plague Marines right now.
Nice.
Oh, that's sinister, that's heresy. One-page rules, if we're going to expand onto that, which we are going to do, because it is a good game system, to be fair, I want to expand on my Wraith-based army. So I'm going to do the Wraith Knight. I might actually bite the bullet and magnetize it, so I can have different combinations.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then for the NIDs, I'm going to strip it down and paint it. I think it'd be great to have a Bio-Titan on the board. Because that's up in the loft, kind of in bits at the moment, and he's stripping down and painting like a big bumblebee.
And NIDs will be quite cheap on eBay at the moment.
Why?
Because the fire comes out, so he'll be just going, oh yeah.
Oh man, I love
And also, because the starter boxes are all half Marines, half NIDs,
yeah.
you know there's going to be, to get the basic stuff's going to be cheapest chip on eBay. So anybody who wants to start a bug army,
Yeah.
I told them to do it.
Yeah, but
That's all I did my Plague Marines.
because they were selling them on eBay.
Yeah, there was when the box set came out, we would get Marines against Plague Marines. They were so cheap on eBay. It was like, yeah, brilliant.
Alright, cool.
Especially with the drones. The drones were going for next to nothing. So I was like, yeah, I'll have those. So I got a few of them.
But I've lost my train of thought.
Okay.
I don't even know what I was going to say. Yeah, must be good though.
But no, you said about taking photos of the backdrop. Someone actually bought a
There's
book
a
out.
book?
Yeah,
That's
they've actually bought a book out with loads of different pages of all different stuff for it.
That's really good. I might have to find that. Or just get a backdrop. I just want a backdrop.
No, they've done a book for it.
I've just now put up a photo of them in your group. Alright, cool, nice. But that's the thing, with the Games Workshop must be going mental at the moment, because apparently the NIDs won a battle. They won a planet.
Yeah, won a planet, yeah.
And all the writers are like, right, we need to... Right, obviously Space Marines aren't hard enough. Quick, back to the drawing board.
No, they're just going to wait till next release and they'll do all the Marines and then you have all the new stuff come out.
Yeah, of course you will.
For them.
Of course you will. I mean, I suppose it's good that it keeps evolving, and the story, they keep pushing the
The
story
models,
line.
the models are lovely.
The new, yeah, the NIDs?
All but the Bible.
Oh, what the hell's that?
I don't know, but I don't know that one.
No, I'll
Take the gun
I'll
off
stick
it.
to my
If
metal.
you cut the gun off the top, I like it. If it's got the big old, nah, can I sit on the top? I don't like that. Just take the gun away, and I thought, yeah, that's a nice.
That could have been, they could have just done, you know, the one before that where it just like it all stood, they could have just tweaked that.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it, but I don't like the gun on the top.
No, the gun on top looks
But
silly.
apart from all the other stuff they've come out with, I like it. Apart
I didn't
from-
realise how big the Carnifex was.
I don't like the Tremors with the cannon to their freaking shoulder, whatever it is.
Oh, yeah, what's all that?
I don't like those ones. They didn't look quite right. But all the other stuff, I think it looked really
And they
nice.
brought back spike rifles.
Yes, and web ones, is it?
Yeah. I'm just finishing a squad of my bolt action Japanese. I didn't know the Japs had paratroopers.
Yeah,
Oh well, you live and learn.
yeah.
Okay. I always think of the Japanese, when you're fighting the Japanese, it's more or less jungle all the time.
No, because when they're in China, it's all planes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
Very
But
much
honest to God, watching that, what was it, The Pacific? The TV series, The Pacific?
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's some brutal firefights in it, but the fact that they're just walking through this dense terrain, knowing full well they could be a trap, or they could be a Japanese hiding in the bush. Somebody must have played, it's like Vietnam must have played havoc with their mind.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the NIDs, Rich. They'll get nerfed in the ground when the codex gets released. Yeah, of course they will.
Yeah.
But my codex is as safe as houses.
Yeah, but it's like you say about the Japanese. There's that one where.
Yeah, friendly reminder: when you're using hobby knife, do take care. Do not drop it on you. Yeah, no, don't do that. And don't forget, cut towards you.
I thought it was cut towards a friend.
You ain't got any. Cut towards you. Honestly, you get these kids. I've taught my daughter to cut towards her because you cut away from you and you've got no control over that. You cut towards you can feather stuff and everything. You've got more control because you don't want to nip your skin.
Fair enough.
It's easier to just like cut towards you.
Yeah.
Not cut away. Silly. We're grown men. Don't be daft.
Well, what's the film when it's the Marines against the Japanese and it was directed by
Clint Eastwood?
yeah.
That's Flights of My Fathers and the Sands of Iwo Jima. No blood, just got a bit of a fright. You basically just take some paint the uniforms later. There we go. I'm going to have to. Very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
How have you painted your Americans? Like,
American.
what did you spray them?
I paint with paint.
Oh no. The better one would be to ask, what did you use to paint your rats?
The rats.
Desert rats. Because that's what roughly my Italian army's going to have to look like. Because I'm thinking of just doing what you do and just spraying a white contrast on them.
I can't remember, but if you go on to Sonic Hammer, that's how I paint them.
I don't know.
Because it's easy.
I was dealing with a customer this week, right? And when I listened to him and I turned away, it was like I was listening to Sonic Hammer.
Actually,
I said, you don't paint models, do you?
I think he undercoated the whole lot in sandy dust.
Oh, okay.
I think it's best to watch it because I can't remember it was that long ago I painted them.
Because I'll just go and get them done quick.
That's how I did it. I'm pretty sure that's how I did it.
So,
I know I did. I copied his how he
because all I was
painted
going to do is paint them, paint the straps, paint the boots, paint the face, and just wash them with the lighter earth shade, not the earth shade, the one up from that Seraphim or whatever.
Yeah, that's basically I copied his painting scheme.
Okay.
And I did exactly the same. I copied his for the commandos as well, and for the.
Well, you didn't copy them exactly because it doesn't look as good.
But then,
I'm getting the digs in now.
I cut a few stages out.
Yeah, most of them.
I get on the table that way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I've done 5 tanks. I'm doing 3 trucks that are on steroids because they're bloody massive.
I've done 30, 60 men.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Well, in the first month. It's still
In
June.
the first 2 weeks.
In the first. I've got no chance.
Did you see the posts?
Yes, I commented on them.
Yeah.
With positive vibes.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I did. I've done
banking.
about 50 men.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. I've still got to get that posted down to Don.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't posted it, I haven't got a chance. I haven't got ready to do anything else. I've got the models on the
You
side.
do realise his son sat by the front door waiting for the post to come in and looking up at his dad and going, "They're still not here yet, Papa." He said, "Don't worry, son, Jason will send them to you." "Are you sure?" "Yes, he will." Every day that boy sits there waiting for the post and the postman comes along, "Nothing for you." Oh, such a sad time.
When he finally gets it, even more pleased, wouldn't he?
They'd be like, "Oh, I didn't want these." What was that? Too busy. Finishing touches on my boat action campaign that my local game store wants me to run. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Well done. That'd be cool.
That's alright. I like that.
It's a very frustrating game.
Yes.
For me.
And for me.
Alright. Don't turn up with any brands.
Okay.
Oh, right, really? Well, you'll do that?
Of course I will.
No, because that means you'll feel something worse. I'll be like, "Oh, to be going against brands." Well, alright, if you're not going to do brands, what would you bring instead? Oh, sure to post pictures on the Facebook page when it kicks off. Yeah, nice one, Chris, well done.
Yeah.
So what would you, if I banned you from brands, what would you bring?
Well,
Would you just have 10-man squads?
No, I'd have a 5-man squad, and the truck would be even cheaper. So I'd probably have 3 squads of 5 men on
You don't
trucks.
have any trucks.
Yes, I have.
Well, you will have, but you don't at the moment.
Not at the moment, but it only took one's almost finished, and it took me 5 minutes to look at the other one.
Oh, apparently I was reading somewhere that one of the Ford garages in America during the Second World War were producing B-52 or 54 bombers.
Yeah.
Sometime in 1944, they got it down to such a fine art, they could produce a bomber in an hour. I was like, holy crap!
I tell you what,
That's what Germany always said, can't compete against America's industrial strength.
But if you ever watched, there's a good series, Factory Wars or something like that. And everybody goes about the Americans, how much they were kicking out. But they don't go into how much we were kicking out in our industries.
But we're led to believe that America won the war for us,
We
and
didn't.
that we didn't have anything.
But
Oh, right, you mean the TV's been lying to me?
yes, it's been like for years, mate.
Yeah, Seattle produced 16 B-52 a day. That's mental,
Yeah,
isn't it?
but if you,
I think it was the Seattle.
but if you watch the this war factories, it's called.
Yeah.
They were going about the, and they said how much Britain was kicking out. Freaking unbelievable.
But I thought we didn't have the
Yeah, we did.
materials.
We were a manufacturing country. We were kicking out stuff left, right, and centre.
What happened to us?
We got lazy.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Young generation these days, they're just wasters.
Don't even game.
Yeah. Too busy sitting in front of a TV playing games.
Like my daughter.
But no, there's a good series on I saw the other day about Dodge trucks, because the Dodge truck was
Right.
in the Second World War,
Okay.
and how they got the contracts for building, and what they did is they
14 a day. That's mental, isn't it? Can you imagine just producing
yeah,
that many planes a day?
we had to.
It's like people think that Britain was on their knees at the Battle of Britain, but they were still knocking out Spitfires.
Yeah, it's not
The suppliers they didn't have.
Yeah, but yeah, it was going about the Dodge and how they produced their truck, and they got the contract, and they goes, yeah, they just basically goes, right, all our trucks are going to have the same size wheels, all our trucks are going to have the same chassis base, all our trucks are going to have the same. So it doesn't matter what size truck it was.
You can mix and match.
Yeah, and they said wherever the front line was, the Dodge trucks were behind it, just supplying and supplying and supplying and supplying.
Here's one. I've been told that Jeep actually stands for just enough essential parts.
I don't know.
There you go. Question for you. What does Jeep actually stand for? Because I've been told it stands for just enough essential parts. Because it's bog standard, like quickly bolted together and off you go.
Pretty much. But yeah, the Dodge trucks is quite a fascinating program.
That's quite clever though, really. Making everything interchangeable.
Yeah, just basically, well, they need to. We've got a 1 ton truck. There you go. So when you one that takes 1.5 tons, it's going to be longer. Well, just add a bit back to the back, an extra pair of wheels in it. There you go.
Well,
bang.
that's great because if one of the trucks gets damaged, you could probably use that as parts for the other one.
Yeah.
And you can make one good one out of one. Depends. Some say it was named after the mascot that starred in Popeye the Jeep. All right, wow.
Yeah.
That's something we haven't done. You can have a Jeep in your American Army
Oh yeah.
with the white star on the front bonnet. Sorry, American on the hood.
When I go into Europe, yeah.
Others say it was an abbreviation for general purpose. I heard the same about Jeep. Yeah. Well, government issue, wasn't it? That's what they called GIs, weren't they?
Yeah.
Government issue.
But yeah, when I go into Europe, I'll have about 2 or 3 of them.
Oh, with a brand new machine gun on the back.
Oh, yeah.
Drive-bys, yeah. I was thinking, because in the Africa Corps, you can do a Kubelwagen formation. So where you've got your selection 0 to 1 armoured car,
Yeah.
you can actually have about 5 like Kubelwagens. And I thought, wow, is it worth it? Jeep, but they changed it to Jeep. All right, I see. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'd be good. You got to do that, and of course it's just like drab green or olive green, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Pretty basic.
Yeah.
But then you said you enjoyed painting your Americans because of the different colours. You got all
Yeah.
of the desert rats.
Yeah, because the British are they use it's the same colour from top to bottom. And when you make these like but the Americans well, you got the it's different colours, so it looks a bit more on the when you paint them.
So we're just trying to get these models painted. Well, you've just got to get some British stuff done so we can start the game. I'm going to just get these 30 models done, and I'm going to try and glue the... Does anybody know if there's instructions for the War Games Atlantic Italian army? Because you get all these sprues, and all the arms and the bodies and the heads and the guns are all separate. Is there a way of... I've not looked at them properly. Is there a thing... Everything in this section goes with that model, everything in that section goes with that model, or are there any instructions or whatever? Because they just look a nightmare. Still love my twin bazooka jeeps are under... Oh, make the big cats not want to gang rush center of the board. Delete that comment, that was tactics, you don't need that. So 2 bazooka jeeps. So that must be a tactic, but people do that when they're gaming then, just run the Tiger forward and then cause Tiger fear everywhere and put you on -1 pins, which I thought about doing.
Yeah, you did try that once.
Not very well.
No.
No.
I wasn't that scared.
No, you weren't.
No.
No. But then I need to not rush forward with my tanks. Just as I can come on the flank behind you, I don't need to do it. I should... The range is my friend, because I've got better armour than you. Your armour value like 8 and I'm 9.
Yeah.
So if we're firing it over half range, you need a 6 just to get sort of glancing out on my tanks.
Yeah.
And then you just drop a mortar on it anyway, you prick.
You can sit at the back if you like. Just don't move. Yeah, that's all right. Makes it
Your
easier.
spot will be like that. Yeah, that's right. Don't move. There we go.
Send the monkey.
Send the monkey. Just lob a banana over there, that direction. Send him that direction. Bloody monkey. Ate that bloody thing. It's like awful, isn't it? Ate that duck.
Yeah.
But that wasn't an orangutan. What did he used to say? I ate that duck.
Yeah, what was it?
What was that called again?
That was.
Because Orwell was the duck. What's the bloody orangutan called? Or open the top to use the pinnacle and become the medium mortar. Oh, stop it! You've got so many more options than the Germans, though. I think they're meant to be one of the best trained armies in the world.
How?
I think we should do what they do, though, swap the armies one day.
Yeah,
but then I don't want to, because I don't want you to win with Germans, because it would just run so into the
wind. Your
wind.
is just the same as mine.
Yeah, that's what I like about bolt action. It doesn't matter. So everybody's guns or everybody's profiles are the
your
same.
selection is no different to mine.
Yeah, but you're cheap all round, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Bloody whatever, man. Your overall army is cheaper.
That's not.
Yes, it is. How much is a bread?
60. 60 points.
How you arm it?
70.
There you go.
Right.
Okay, so my half track with 5 men is 75.
Right, but what's your little vehicle you can get with carrying men?
That's it, 75 points.
That's your half track. What about a wheeled vehicle?
Got a truck for 39.
Yeah,
do I have any trucks in my desert army?
No, what's the Germans have got like cars that can hold men, haven't they?
Oh, hooch, haunch, or whatever
Yeah,
it's
how many
called.
men can they hold?
6.
Right, can they have guns?
No.
None at all.
I don't know if I really look.
I bet they can.
Probably can.
Yeah,
but...
there you go then, see?
Oh.
Just because you don't
But hang on. Your Bren is an armoured car, which means it's a 7 plus.
Yes, almost
It
7.
can be pinned by open top. A hooch car, or whatever it's called, is a soft skinned 6 plus.
Yeah.
Which means you can be destroyed by small arm fire. So I could have all these machine guns lined up, right? And I could shoot at your Brent and cause 1 pin. You could have 5 men shoot at the car and blow it up.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm glad we've reached that sort of understanding then.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. But I got to have I got to spend another 50 points so I can shoot both the guns in it.
Right. But that's your choice, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
hang on,
that's 60 points.
Did I put 50 points in my half track?
You don't need to though, do you, to shoot the weapon on that one?
It was still transport, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if it's near you, it gets destroyed.
So my Bram.
Yeah, but you never get out. Well, you do.
What's the point? Well, I can get out and shoot from inside the vehicle.
Hate them.
Just windy and
Crap, what was I in? Oh, that's to do with work. I'm going to take that. I'm going to put that in my wallet. That's meant to be at
No,
work.
I think the Army's a fairly creative part. I mean, I like your extra shot with your machine gun. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean that's amazing against the free artillery, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to bitch now. Right.
What it is.
Yeah, it is. I've got to be the extra shots. When I go to the Italians, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, they've only got 5 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, the extra shot's nice. And of course, the free one for the shirts in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's quite nice.
And you've got a couple of units of those. That's 100 points gone.
Yeah, but then all right. So 100 points. I've got 2 LMGs. That's 10 shots. 1 pin on a Bren. That Bren with the men inside fire 8 shots back. Could be 8 men dead. And a pin.
And a pin, yeah.
And a pin and a chance of rattling.
But I like the extra shots, especially when it's on a tank. I know, funny when you shoot your tank, it's like, oh, I'm really sure that's 15 shots. Like,
oh yeah, the little Panzer ones are nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 12 shots a piece.
Yeah, what are you on about?
12 shots, amazing. 1 pin on the Bren.
Yeah, but you can't be pinned, can you? You little
No, I can't. But you just.
Hang on, how much is your Panzer one?
70 points.
70 points. And he's got how many guns?
2. 12
2.
shots.
12 shots. And it can't be taken out by me being closer to it.
Here we go.
So my Bren's 70 points. And to shoot both guns, I've got to have another 50 points worth of men inside it.
Right.
And you can take it out if you're closer than I am.
No, because you'll be inside it, won't you?
If I'm not inside it.
When you don't get out, do
See,
you?
there you go. Your Panzer one's better than my Bren.
It's a tank!
For 70 points.
You can't compare that.
Of course I can.
No, you just did. No, you can't.
You've just done it.
There's no way you can compare a transport bloody Bren against a tank.
To be fair, you could have the...
He's right. You weighted dice.
Yeah, they cost a lot of money.
Yeah, they did. I keep getting told to burn some of mine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a video and burn some.
I just sacrificed somebody to mine.
Or I might boil him in a pan. Some water. Boil the bad ones out.
Oh, I can't take mine to the church. They'll just fucking go up in flames.
But we got to do stuff. We got to warm up our dice, haven't we? Give a couple of rolls.
Warm them up with the blood of
You should do that all the time. It's like, hey, I've got to warm my dice up.
Yeah, it's just getting
Get back into that routine of warming the dice
a
up.
few sacrifices and then they go well, mate.
The dice gods hate me.
So there's the pet shops, actually. I can't buy any more animals. What do you guys chicken for?
What do you want that ill rat for? It's fine. It's all right.
Yeah.
I'll look after it. Bloody idiot.
A few rabbits. 6. Number 6.
Oh, one was to be like that. Don't waste it. Put it in the stew.
Yeah.
We went to a
I
pet.
said that to when the kids first died. Good luck in this stew.
Oh my god! I just said that whole scene from Blackadder. Blackadder goes forth. Do you remember when we had? What was it? We served. You cried because we served you rabbit pie, which was his pet. And the reason the pet was killed, well, I had to shoot it, which is the kindest thing to do after that dog mauled it. Your dog, sir. Yeah. But even that was a blessing after it was run over by that car. Your car, sir. Just such a good thing. So well written, Blackadder 4th. Blackadder 4th is so well written.
Oh, God, yeah.
So funny. So yeah, so that's it. I think we're kind of done, really, aren't we?
Yes.
Go around. Oh, what we get? So just in case you don't know, we're obviously just a quick thing. We're doing in October the 21st and 22nd, I think. We're doing a whole weekend here of gaming for 40k second edition, which should be good to celebrate because it's 30 years.
Yep.
30 years, bloody hell. Oh my god, we're going to still be here in 10 years, another 10 years time. 4 years! Put my teeth back in. 4 years of 40k. Oh, that'd be good.
The 3rd edition.
Yeah, we'll do 3rd edition in 6 years time, I think. 5 years time. I'm not going to go through the editions.
No,
Because we'll be too old to do 10-year 10-year edition of 10.
No one will watch that one.
Yeah, we'll have to watch someone else.
Oh, no,
do it.
I'm sorry. They won't watch that.
Christ. When would that be then? How old would...
Too old.
Well, no, it'd be 10 years time, wouldn't it? So it'd be like, in 10 years time, we'll be doing second edition for 40 years.
Mm.
So then you technically be doing 10 years. Thanks for making us feel old. I like the fact he's done that in cap lock so we can read it. No, at least we can read it. I guess you're not shouting. But yeah, so we'll have to do 40k second edition for 40 years. That's just 40 years of 40k. That's got to be done. I mean, we don't do Rogue Trader anyway.
No.
God, I looked at an army list for Rogue Trader in the back of the Realm of Chaos book. Holy crap. Oh my God. And then you dig out the Harlequin army when it first came out. Jesus, the stuff you could buy.
There's someone on Facebook, I saw this today, about the prices of some of the second edition models.
In 10 years, you'll be playing a third of full action. Yeah, that's probably true. In what?
Oh, so there's someone on Facebook about the cost of third edition models going up through the roof.
It's because of the nostalgia.
No, they were saying about some of the people that are doing like painting competition, they're using the second edition models or third edition models.
Okay.
And they were going, oh, and they all jump on the back and it was like, they're just putting the cost up through the roof. But
See, I was talking to Danny about this, if you're still watching Danny, I was talking to Danny about this the other day when we were just talking about the 40k tournament. It's like, maybe it's our age something, and we find a great draw or nostalgic draw towards the old metal miniatures. Yet the plastic ones are a lot easier and better to convert with.
yes.
Plus they're interchangeable, of course I am. Plus they're interchangeable, where to convert a metal model, you needed bloody like a proper metal hacksaw, you had drills, pins, and all that sort of stuff. But there's something about the metal models. And what I like
when you
about
pick
it,
them up.
yeah. But the other thing is, I mean, for painting wise, the plastic ones are probably better because the edges are sharper for highlighting and all that, edge highlighting. Edge highlighting is when you get your paint and you just go over the edge, because you don't do this. Just go over the edge to brighten out. It's like shading and highlighting, Jace.
Can you see it from 3 foot away?
No. So it's a waste of time and effort.
Yeah. There you go. Well, you're doing that one model. I've done the army. And when you put it on the table, can you see it? No. Can you see mine?
And my eyes are failing as well. My eyes are failing, man. I can't see nothing now without glasses to paint it. But the models today are just, for me,
crisper.
Too busy.
Some are,
There's
some aren't.
so much detail on a basic model now. And then you get this sprue and you only need that, and that, and you get all this wastage. It's the weight. It's the same with Tamiya models. Oh, right, okay, yeah. It is, I mean, you pick up a Carnifex, you can work out.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like dry brushing J's, but done properly. Oh! Right, dry brushing is
It's the way I do my Space Force, thank you very much.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What we ought to do as a goof is just run Jason's painting channel.
Why?
Ah, it'd be funny. This is how I paint this.
Do you know what I paint it? Do you know what I do? I go on YouTube, I go, oh, I want to paint a Space Force, say, and I'll go, right, now we've got all these people come up with different ways of it, and they go, Space Force, you need this paint, and I'm going, 1, 2, hang on, I've gone past 5, bugger you.
What's your limit? I'd watch that.
I literally go, if you go more than 5 paints,
you're not interested?
I'm not interested.
Hang on, when you five paints, are you talking like because they're using stuff, I don't watch any of my figures or figures as a way to know they're mine? Are you talking about, I mean, because you could have colour for the belt, colour for the holster sort of thing, colour for this, colour for that, colour for that. Do you limit yourself to a palette, say 5 colours?
Pretty much.
So you got your armour,
yeah,
grenades, stuff like that. I'd watch that. Midwinters can get an audience. It's all fun and games until someone has to paint Chaos Marines. Space was grey is the colour, we're not spraying them that colour, then washing them. Tea and biscuits, please. Oh, Leslie, we're going now!
No, I literally got from my Space Force. I can't remember whose I watched now, it was, but I looked at a load and went, oh, bugger that, how many paints are you using? Oh. And it was like a list of 20 paints, and I'm thinking, no, I'll forget the order. So I went, I'll start with that grey, I've got dry brush of that grey, dry brush of that one, and that one. I think I had 5 greys for the armour. And
that's 5 grades for the armour?
Yeah.
And you moan about people using lots of different colours?
No, yeah, this is for Space Force, it's different about. It might have been 4 or 5 for this, base. And that was the base colour, and then three or four other greys.
Right.
Then I went brown. Which only needed one brown. And it was like
Finished
silver and black.
Son in Vancouver. Oh, nice. All right. Okay, cool.
And I literally went, there you go, bang. And it was all dry brushing, and it was quite easy to do. It was quite quick. But when you see somebody going, do this bit, then do this bit, and then do that, I'm thinking, oh, fuck me, I ain't got time for that. Can't go that.
I went crazy, and it did break me doing the Deathwing and Azrael. But my actual Dark Angel models were just spray black. They were given a coat of Caliban green, dry brush War Boss, dry brush Moat green, and then washed with the Caliban green.
Yeah.
And that was it. Mac Standard Grey of 13th Company Specials is the superior colour scheme.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's it. And then I just got carried away by picking out the Quillers, and instead of just painting them and washing them, I washed it and then started picking it out. I thought, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're not going to see it.
Well, I watched so many of them doing like all these different, if I was going to like the White Scars one, I was looking at some of those, and
yeah, do that. That'd be great.
And they were going like this. I thought, oh my god, really?
I'll tell you who I do.
And I went, right, oh man, how did you do it? He goes,
Sonic's brilliant.
The Americans, he goes, right, spray them. Was it Wraithbone white? Wraithbone?
Yeah,
I think it was.
That's slightly off white, isn't it?
And he goes, then dry brush them, whack grey or whack white. And he said you can't see it in the photo, but when you do it, just makes that slight difference. So I went, yeah, that's quick to do. And I was like, paint this, and this. I was like, da-da, bang, earth shape, bang, all done. And I thought, brilliant.
See, I've got to be honest, I'm going to mention three channels I like to watch when I'm painting, technically four now. Duncan Rhodes, I like watching him paint, because he just takes time, just great. Sonic, he's good. I do love watching, and I can't believe the amount of detail he puts into his models, is Goblin Green. Have you seen him? Some of the second edition stuff that he's been doing.
Yeah, Sonic is that, right? He is good. Yeah.
But the Goblin, I'm sure it's called Goblin Green. Or Green Goblin, no, it's not Green Goblin, it's Goblin Green. And he paints, second edition retro models. But oh my God, the detail he puts into them. And then when it's edge highlighted, it's too difficult. So you do a colour and then it'll highlight that again. You're thinking, oh my God, you can just see it's just tickling the model. Yeah, oh my God, brilliant. And then I hate to say it, the reason why Wraith Guard look like they do is because I took a tip from Midwinter Minis. But just paint it black and then dry brushing and not worrying about what you couldn't see and naturally create shadows. Yeah. And I got to be honest, my Wraith Lords and my Wraith Guard, based on that, look brilliant. So, but yeah, they're the three I kind of...
Yeah, I watched Sledgehammer, Sonic's. Is it Broadsword?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I haven't watched them paint anything.
Yeah, but
you watched that Canadian sort of bloke with the ginger hair, and he methodically goes through everything, but he's got a bit of a monotone voice. You've put me onto. You've made me watch a couple of his videos. Yeah, and he went through all the different. He painted all these different models with the contrast paint, all the army painter stuff, but he's very monotone.
Oh yes,
Gruberhammer or something?
Yeah, I like. Yeah, he's quite. I've seen him. I'm watching him for a long time actually.
No.
But then there's Penny from. I'm sure it's something Hammer. Her painting. She's quite good, especially good at space paintings. And her partner, they're really quite good.
Broadsword.
Yeah, Broadswords. And then there's another guy I watch. He does lots of stippling and dry brushing.
Okay.
But they sell their own range of paintbrushes as well. I can't remember what it's called now, but they're really good.
Ventures, yeah. Oh, okay. There's one guy that does, he's Juan or something like that, and he'll paint the models in contrast and then do massive highlighting. And just bring them all up looking really good. I can't remember, I'm sure it's some Italian or Spanish bloke. What are you doing?
I was finding out the thing, so
So you're leaving the chat?
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly find out who it is. You've got your wind in, for God's sake.
What are you stop? Honestly. Right, we're going to go, so we can't find it.
Oh, you can
Jason's just looking up who he likes to paint. Hidalo, I think so, yeah. Is that how you pronounce it? Hidalo logo?
Artist Ops.
Artist Opus.
Artist Opus, yeah.
Oh, I've not watched that one. Is that it? No, that is him, isn't it?
Yeah. He does some really nice, he was doing washes and highlights and all that. I mean, way too complicated for me to, it's too much effort.
More than one colour.
Yeah, it is, but it's not it. But what he does and how he does it, really, I mean, that's how I copied some of his stuff from my Spaceballs. I just dumbed it down a bit.
But I reckon we should edit one of your paintings. I've got a couple of painted ones. I've put my head above the parapet and done my tank and my trucks.
What's mine?
I'd be a laugh on it. I'll work on it, guys. I'll work on it.
What do you paint?
I'll work. Yeah, I've always said this isn't a painting tutorial. This is just me painting. It's the king of dry brushing. Oh,
yeah,
right, okay.
It is. It's dry brushing, mate. You watch it, and you think, bloody hell, he's done that just with dry brushing. But he did
really?
Because he's got kinds of dry brushes. Then he would use a contrast, and he would dry brush over the top of that again. And
really?
Oh, mate, and the results he gets is, oh, yeah. But he goes, I've just dry brushed this. Why do you think you bugger off? You literally just think, no, you haven't.
See, the other thing I thought,
but it's that good.
Editing.
Yeah.
But the other thing I thought about looking up is to help me improve my speed. Is to look up hacks with speed paint, so you can cut corners everywhere.
That's easy.
Yeah, but I want to look better than what you do. Okay.
3 foot away, the man.
It's true, though, isn't it? It is.
But the best bit is, badly painted models always beats his best painted models. Even better.
I know, and it hurts so much. It's been a bugbear all my life. I spent all this time.
I spent an hour
painting. Yeah, painting. It's like, yeah,
I spent 10. Yeah, and I still killed you.
Yeah, when we were gaming in the garage, I spent years bloody painting models, and you lot would do
2-minute job.
Yeah, and then just came absolutely slaughtered. I was like, why don't I put the effort in? But yeah, so there we go. So we go. So we got a battle report of filming and stuff coming up to 20 past. That's prime contrast bright brush looks good and it's very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is second edition. I want to.
You like painting second edition style, don't you?
Yeah.
See, I like the more.
You like the grim dark.
The grim dark more.
Well, what I mean is that dark ancient army has proven to me that you can take your time and have a good looking army. Admittedly, I know you could do twice as many models and still look right, because you look at my European Germans. You know, I don't care. They were base coloured and washed. I'm never gonna win a golden. Yeah, no, I'm never gonna win that.
Oh, quick one. Mantic's Firefight box set, this new one's going to be released in end of.
I hope Jason doesn't mind the second edition paint scheme too much. How dare you? 300 plus mins, or it's not even a collection. No, if you haven't got 300 plus mins, it's not even a collection, is it?
I've got more than that.
No, they've got to be painted, Jace.
Yeah? I've got more than that in just my space, in my dwarf army. Painted.
Get lost. I mean, why are you doing a dwarf army for Kings of War?
Because I've got to dig them out.
Why are you doing everybody, Italian? Where are the Italians? Right, so.
And plus, if I get my dwarfs out, I'll end up collecting more dwarfs and we end up painting.
Well, you're not going to collect more dwarfs, are you? Why would you collect more dwarfs? If you've got 300 dwarfs in a garage, why are we not doing Kings of War with dwarfs?
Because I'll have to go out and buy more.
No, you won't.
I will, because I'll get
Work
excited.
out, no, you...
Because I'll get excited. I went, oh, they need some of this, and I'll have to go and buy some more. So that's why. Because I know in Kings of War, dwarves can be riding badgers, and I haven't got any. So if I get my dwarf,
just paint your dwarves, man. That was mass block units of hordes and regiments. Why haven't you got a dwarf army? You love dwarves. Why haven't you got a dwarf army in Kings of War?
That's why.
We can have another army. I've got about 300 painted Kings of War dwarves and more to build and paint. See?
You don't need to see mine.
He does.
Yeah, but I got Kings of War dwarves. They're the old fantasy.
Yeah, exactly. They're metal. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're all metal. Because it doesn't say in the book, trust in plastic, it says stone and metal. So mine were all metal. All metal.
And then I could go elves.
You can do whatever you like with the pointy freaks.
Elves are the best.
Yeah, budget.
Elves. But I don't like the Mantic models.
They're the natches of fancy.
It's all fun and games until someone has to paint elves. Metal dwarfs, yeah. Crap, I just began Kings of War and I have a dwarf army. There you go.
Well, no, because I was thinking.
Best dwarf bins.
Yeah.
I always loved, I think it's White Dwarf 99, and I've got it, and John Blanche does a step-by-step guide on how to paint a dwarf. And he's there, he stood there with a sword up like that. And
oh, that's the Imperial Dwarfs. Yes. Like a flat helmet.
no, he's got a conical helm.
Was it with all chainmail?
No, he's got a red tabard.
Okay.
But he stood there like that, and he does a step-by-step guide on how to paint it, and I followed that, and I painted.
Was that last one, man up?
Well, you got to.
Well, I just got off now.
You've turned it.
Oh,
I've got to answer Leslie. Yeah, he wants to know where the Italians are. When they are covered in paint, what does the base material matter? He can't say that.
No.
Can he say that?
No, it's not a dwarf player.
He can't be a dwarf player.
No, because if he says, look at the.
All the Metal Fantasy films are amazing, even the daft looking ones that have the fantasy character. Yeah.
Yeah.
But one of my, I have got at home a painted dwarf model, and I've followed the step-by-step guides. I'm cheering for you for the first time in 6 months. Don't let me down. They are my favourite army. Oh, everybody loves a dwarf.
I'll have to dig them out, won't I?
You're going to have to dig them out.
Like I say,
mate,
end of
2,000 points. Right, your next challenge, after this one, your next challenge at the beginning of January is you have to do a 2,000 point dwarf army.
Kings of War dwarf army.
Kings of War dwarf army. With the models you got.
Oh, piece of piddle.
Yeah, but it just means you won't be able to have some of the other stuff. But you've probably got enough out of a massive army, dwarf. That's great. So not only are people going to take a mick at me anyway from a game, and now they've got the fact I don't like dwarfs. You can't beat your opponent to death with a plastic dreadnought. That's true. Put a dreadnought on a sock. Bloody hell, man, you're going to do some serious damage if you're a medieval flail, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but you put a flame cannon, dwarf and flame cannon in the sock, just as hard. That was
have you got here's one for you. Have you got the gobble launcher? How's it?
Of course I have.
What are the dwarf machines you got?
I've got probably 6 organ guns.
Sure you just can't. Sure you can. It just takes longer. Beat someone to death with a plastic dreadnought.
I've got 6 organ guns.
Oh Jesus Christ! Can you get that in Kings of? Hang on. Because I've got this.
Yeah, I've got the organ guns. I've got every war machine going.
Jesus.
I've got quite a few gyrocopters as well.
Right.
Oh yeah, I've got the second Bugman's Rangers box set.
Right, so you can do 3 dwarfs.
I'll be 3 dwarfs.
Right, okay, so 3 dwarfs. Throwing mastiffs, so you can throw mastiffs. So you got a spear levy, you got a shield breakers, you can have them as a horde. Crushing one.
Yeah.
Pathfinder Wild Charge. The attack 3, defense 4, 3 dwarf berserkers. I'm assuming you got dwarf berserker models?
I've got dwarf berserker models, yeah, they're easy slayers.
Wild Charge, Vicious,
it's all
Thunderous Charge.
Black, Prime, Dry, Plus. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Mate, they're hard. 3 dwarf berserkers are hard. You got any shooting stuff?
Yeah, I've got crossbowmen, I've got
dwarf, alright, Iron Watch crossbowmen.
Yeah, I got them.
You can have a regiment of them. How many of them you got?
Well, but they're even as bugmen.
Why have you got Wild Charge? Your dwarves with Wild Charge.
I don't know.
Oh, you can have Earth Elementals as
Yeah,
well.
but I ain't got any of that because it's dwarfs. I don't have that shit.
Alright, 3 Dwarf Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Look, there's loads. Oh, elves. Here we go.
So,
elves, that's much better. Right.
But yeah, I always want about Mantic's Firefight. They're going to be releasing it at the end of next month. The new box set. I don't know if anybody plays it. If they don't, would they be interested in watching the battle?
Oh, right. So we are doing it then.
Well, I don't know. I'm not putting it out there.
Well, wait. We could have done a video for that.
Well, I haven't bought it yet, but I don't know yet.
I can't afford a new
You don't have
army.
to, because it's 2 armies in a box.
Yeah,
It's a one-off game. This will be a one-off game.
It can't be a one-off game.
Of course it can. one-off game until I get a bigger army. And then I'll be using it in one-piece rules.
See, I wonder what the salamanders would like. Right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for dwarves.
They're armoured green with black skin.
What about abyssal dwarves? What about chaos dwarves?
They're like, no. Just dwarf for dwarves. But no, I was thinking about that one, so if anybody's interested, I was thinking about picking up, because I like the look of the models.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I'm sure you'd be able to use
Buy 2 stars. Yeah,
split the forces.
Well, just buy 2 stars, so they don't have 2 big armies.
Ah, dwarves, here we go, dwarves. Actual dwarves. So you're ironclad, you'll be fielding loads of them, they're defense 5, melee 4. Iron guard. Melee 3, defense 6.
Ooh.
Headstrong, yeah, that's 2. Oh, they're all headstrong. Shield breakers, oh, they're really good. Your berserkers have got Slayer melee D6, so you get extra D6 attacks.
The halflings load mower. Yeah, that's the ones that push the trolls are pushing, isn't it? Yeah, it's like steel dwarves, just better. Oh.
Did he go there? Did he go there? The only thing you'd be losing out on is like the steel behemoth, but you could have. There's nothing to say you can't look through this, mate, and get.
They got Mastiffs as well, haven't they?
You got Iron Belcher organ gun, which is
organ gun.
Right. Okay, so that's range 24, piercing 2.
12 attacks.
12 attacks. Bloody hell! Have you got cannons?
Yeah. God's sake! What a silly man! What a silly question. Have you got a dwarf from me? Yeah. Have you got cannons?
Right. Iron Belcher cannon.
Yeah.
Range 48, blast D3+1. Ignores concealed, such as blasting terrain apart. Piercing 3, reload shattering. Grape shot. 10 attacks, piercing 1. Ooh. The attack always hits on a 6+.
So take it that I've got my next Kings of War one is going to have to be a dwarf army.
I think so. If you've got all those classic models from the era, then that'd be a shame. That'd be a genuine shame to have them, and it will force you to get them out again. You've always harped on since I've known you that you love dwarfs. Do it. Your king under the mountain demands you to lead his dwarf army. That's right. I'll still pick up the traditional war. Honestly, mate, if you, joking aside, if you've got that many models, you need to get them out, dude. That'd be amazing. And I hate dwarfs. 8 dwarfs in any game system I played. I don't like the squats, I don't like the dwarfs, I didn't like dwarfs in Blood Bowl. The only dwarf I like is Gimli. And that's it. So you've got to get them.
Okay.
So I'll get Goblin Army. I'm not.
Alright, I'll have to think we dwarfs.
You're going to have to, mate. And I'll have to go on eBay and try and find as many cheap elves as I can. Because I mean, I don't mind the money posed 4th edition elf archers and spearmen. So when you're playing Lord of the Rings, oh crap.
I can play that.
So yeah, so if you're going to do, I don't know. Oh, it'd be so cool though.
What, elves against dwarves?
No, just your dwarf army, man. Just your dwarf army, that would be amazing. Richard, after that comment, I may never cheer for you again.
Definitely friends tonight, isn't it?
God, he's got a short fuse, hasn't he? Must be a dwarf.
1 hour chat.
What was that?
Must be a 1 hour chat.
You'll be on a 1 hour chat.
6th edition, what? I can't remember 6th edition. I started.
What, for Warhammer Fantasy Battle?
Yeah,
I never played it. I stopped at 4th and we hardly played that either.
Yeah, I can't remember what edition I started, to be honest. I know I bought the 2 Regiments of Renown box sets for the dwarfs. One was the Dragon something, and the other one was the Bugman's Rangers.
If a unit with this rule begins this turn wavering, roll and die before declaring a movement, including hull. For unit on 3+, it shrugs off the effects of wavering and is disordered instead. Wow.
Do I have any giants we can talk? Yeah, I've got the Ice Giant.
Yeah, you need to bring that back on. That's scary. 6 went To let's hear how many more rank and flank. Oh, right, I see.
Yeah, I didn't like it when it went wizard heavy. Hated it with all the. It was like, oh, I've got an army, yeah, but I just take it out with my wizard.
That's what put us off. When we had to make a choice. This is before you joined in. We had to make a choice of your target's no staying power. Yeah, I know. Do we carry on down the fantasy route or do we go down the 40k route? And what we found with the fantasy route is it was becoming too magic orientated.
Yeah, that's what
I mean, you had the battle magic box set coming out, you had all these magic items that you think you had to take and this, that and the other, and it just were like...
Yeah, I got it, but all I did was went, it's a dwarf. Why would I take a magic item? I want a rune armor. I want rune weapons. I did everything came out of the dwarf and books.
I'll have to look at how many elves I got at the moment, because I know I've got probably 45 spearmen.
Oh, 7 and 8, was it? I can't remember.
Some 40. Oh, yeah, is that the one when you had the models, the spells were actually a model?
Oh, I don't know, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, I think that was 7 for 8, where they had all the, like, if you cast a spell, they actually had the model, like a flaming fire or something. I stopped at 4/5, but they rediscovered 6th edition, they balanced it more, and it was pretty decent.
Ah.
Beastman for the win. Danny, honestly, though, you've got to give Kings of War a go.
Oh, yeah.
Really got to give Kings of War a go. So I will dig out my elves, see what I got. So I might have to start trolling eBay again.
Well, I'm not trolling eBay.
Well, why don't we make it? Why don't we make it? Why don't we make it at like 1,000 points to start off with for your dwarf army?
Oh yeah, okay.
And I'll see if I can muster up 1,000 points worth of elves. But all I'll have probably will be archers and spearmen.
Well, if you don't, you just use your undead army.
Yeah, you can smash them with dust as well. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Look, we better go. That's over an hour.
Same thing for
It's over an hour, man. We've got a game to do.
Well, just think of it. Basically, you could figure this. Dwarves came along, they kicked in the elves, they've raised up, now they're undead elves.
There was a chap who done my 3D printed army, and he's done an undead elven army. 1k dwarves, 10 warriors, lord, and 3 cannons. Honestly, guys, it's like you don't like me. Right. So we've established that we have a few dwarf players who watch this.
See, dwarves are the best.
No, well, you think it's right. What was that sort of mean before we go? It's like you when you're growing up, you think you're going to be an elf, but when you grow up, you realise you're a dwarf because you got a beard, you like alcohol, and you want to hang around with your friends and drink meat, eat meat. It's like, yeah, you're pretty right. So we all end up being a dwarf anyway. Right, we're going to go. We've got about a quarter break. Matrix dwarf list, dodge this. Oh, dwarfs. Right. See you there, everybody.
See you guys.
Oh, I haven't pressed it. I couldn't reach because I'm a dwarf. Right.